Hello! I hope you all are having a wonderful day and thank you so much for stumbling upon this video. I'm changing up my intro. Did you like that? I liked it. It was cute, you know, and all those things are true. I do hope you're having a wonderful day, and I am happy that you stumbled on this video, so I like that. We'll see how I like it going forward. Today I decided I was going to do a haul like last minute because yesterday was Labor Day, and every Labor Day at Hermosa Beach here in Los Angeles, people walking by my window. So it's gloomy out today and I'm very happy about it. I live near that beach, and every year on Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day weekend they do this. It's called Fiesta Hermosa, I believe, and basically it's just this like little fair that they set up in the streets, and they like shut down the streets, and they set up booths, and there's like a carnival area, and they have food, and you know, just a bunch of people go, and it's such a fun thing, so we like to go. But a tip, make sure to go early because parking is a pain if you go later in the day. But we went there, and then near Hermosa Beach is my favorite antique store of all time. I swear to you. I have family on my mom's side in South Dakota, and so every time I go back to South Dakota, you know, there are a lot of antique stores there, and so I go antiquing there. And this place, like, it's this really disorienting thing because you walk in and I honestly feel like I'm in South Dakota. Like, it reminds me of the antique stores in South Dakota, and that makes my heart so happy. It's just, it's filled, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I wish I had footage of it, but it's just filled with all this stuff. Old things, secondhand, antiques. Whoever you are, if you go in there and spend a couple, you know, like an hour or so looking at everything, you will find something you like. Like, it's just such a treat to go, and I hadn't gone in a long time, so I got a lot of things there. I probably spent too much money, but it's okay. Treat yourself. But it was so fun, so I thought I'd make a haul, stop blabbering on, and let's just get into it. I'm going to start with the Hermosa Fair stuff. I actually only got two things there, but one of the things so they have crystal booths there, and I, you know, love crystals, and I feel like they're getting more popular and more people are interested in them. So there were a lot of booths this year of crystals, and I came across a booth, and actually let's get comfortable. You know what, we're just gonna have a chill day. I'm not gonna apologize for talking, because if you don't want me to talk, why are you watching it? You know, just skip through. That's not that hard to do. So don't come at me. But a lot of crystal booths that I've seen over the years, when they sell citrine, they only actually have heat-treated citrine. So if you don't know, heat-treated citrine, I can actually get a heat-treated citrine for you. So, things are falling. So heat-treated citrine looks like this. It's probably what you're used to seeing for citrine. It usually comes in a point like this, or the formations are in this sort of point design. It has a bright orange, sometimes yellowish, but usually bright orange tip, and then as you go down it turns more white. It's still beautiful. This is still a beautiful crystal, but I found out that this actually isn't real citrine. What they do, because citrine is rarer than some other more accessible crystals, such as amethyst, they found that if you heat amethyst to a certain degree, it turns from purple to this color. So because citrine, how it's naturally made, is the earth naturally heats up certain minerals to create the stone, they thought that they could do it themselves. So this is actually an amethyst point that was heat-treated, to become orange. And that's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of sellers sell as citrine. And citrine actually looks like this. I'll put up a picture. It's one color all the way through. It does not grow in points. It actually grows like in square shapes. And it's more of like a dirty blonde, I would say, color. It's still beautiful. And not to say that this isn't beautiful. I mean, some people argue that it doesn't hold the same properties as real citrine, but I mean, I disagree, and also I think a lot of what crystals' powers hold is what we project into them. So I think this is still beautiful. And also a woman brought up that man-made citrine makes it so that real citrine isn't over harvested, because it is a bit more rare. So anyways, with all that being said, all sellers that I have seen as booths in person have sold heat treated citrine as real citrine, but this shop sold real citrine, and I thought that that was so incredible. So I definitely wanted to buy whatever I was going to buy there, because I thought that that really showed me something, that they really take it seriously. So I was looking around, and there was like so much to look at, and it was so beautiful, and I came across these stones, and they're called fairy stones, and I will show you mine in a little bit, but I was just so drawn to them, and I had never seen anything like it, and I just knew I had to take one home. So this is my fairy stone. I think it is so beautiful. I will show a close-up of it, but I had never seen anything like it, and I will read you the little information that they sent with it. So it says fairy stone. These stones were found along the shores of the Hurricana. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Harricana, I think it is, Harricana River in Canada. Each one of these stones contains its own special magic for the user and can be immensely useful in meditation. Gazing at the unusual shapes and markings changes one's vibration to a higher level while providing a steady and grounding energy. The Algonquin Indians often carried them as lucky charms, and the most beautiful fairy stones were offered to their loved ones. The largest specimens occupied a place of honor in the home. They assured protection against bad spirits and brought good health and prosperity to all occupants. I just thought that this was so beautiful. And also, if you like hold it like this, it kind of looks like a car with a nose. Beep beep. I noticed that when I got it home, like a wheel, and then the little nose, so it's like driving along. Anyways, but I think it's so beautiful, so I'm really happy with that. And I will also leave the link to the website where I got it from, because the woman was so nice, and she just, you know, was really personable, and you could tell that she really cared about the things that she was selling. So I will leave that information down below if you're interested in buying a fairy stone or any crystal or stones or real citrine. But yeah. So the next thing I got, sticking with crystals and, you know, just spirituality, I want to say, I've wanted a singing bowl for a really long time to just help with meditation and relaxation and music therapy and cleansing. So I finally got a singing bowl, and the ones that I found in the past are pretty expensive, but this one was reasonably priced, and it's so beautiful and I love it. So if you don't know, a singing bowl is they call it like an inverted bell shape, and if you use this instrument to move it around the rim, it creates a really beautiful sound, and it's used for music making and meditation and relaxation, but it's a really beautiful instrument, so I'll try and play it. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if there's a right way to do it, but I know that it makes sound, so I'm just gonna do it like that. But if I'm doing it wrong, please correct me. But you just hold it in your palm, so you don't wrap your fingers around it, because what makes the noise is the vibration of the bowl. It just like, you like feel the vibration of it. It is so beautiful, and then it can also just be struck. So it is so beautiful, and I am so honored to be able to have one, and yeah, it's just an incredible instrument and tool. So I got those at the Hermosa Fair. I know I'm rambling, and I probably shouldn't, but you know, I'll leave the timestamps below so you can skip if you want. But that was really fun. And then moving on to the antique shop, and I'll also leave the name. Where is it? Or did I leave it over there? I got their card, and so I'll leave their information down below. It's called Stars Antique Shop, Stars Antique Show. Stars Antique Store. But like I said, it's my favorite antique store here in LA, so it's really a treat to go. The first thing I got, which was interestingly found in an antique store, I'm telling you, it's not just antiques, like they sell like just interesting things. So I got this slab, this agate slab. But how incredible, like how beautiful is that? This was only $10. Like, sorry, what? Come again? And they had like a whole box of these, so it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. I feel like I'm sticking with that, like the crystals and everything. But so I'm happy with this. And then I got just this little amber bottle. It was so funny because as I was going along, I saw certain things and I kind of like passed them. And then like, I don't know, I kept thinking about them. And there were some things where like I passed it and I kept passing it and I came back and looked at it and then I'd like pass it again. And I just thought that if I don't get them, I'll regret it. So I love me some empty bottles. This is great. I put a little dried flower in it and that's just really pretty. Just a really pretty decoration item. So really cute. Now the next one, I am a sucker for candle holders, especially ones that make me look like Scrooge. Like, it's so cute! I have another smaller one that is silver, but it has this like shape where you hold it like this. But how freaking cute. And it came with a little candle, so I really loved this candle holder. Then moving on, this wasn't the item that I seriously kept looking at and coming back and looking at and coming back and passing it and wondering if I should get them. It's just a pair of cute vintage glasses. It has kind of a like dark plastic rim and then a metal detailing. How freaking cute. They are prescription, so like I can't actually like wear them comfortably. You're all blurry. But I just thought, like, I love vintage things. I love vintage glasses just for like decoration. Like I have a pair of my mom's glasses from when she was a little girl. They're so cute. Like I just love things like this. I just love the history. Like imagine a woman like, I don't know, wearing these a while ago. I don't know, it's just so nice to me. So I love them and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I love them. And then this was another item where I saw it, passed it, wanted it, but left it, and then I had to go back for it because I loved it. It is this vintage purse. I already have an outfit plan for this. Like, I love this. But it is so cute. I can't... And it just clasps open. How freaking cute. I love it. Like, can you imagine this with, like, a vintage dress? My life is just made. I am so happy. Love that. Then the last thing I got, and it is so beautiful. When I saw it, I thought it was a little too expensive, but you know, I've been looking for something like this for a while, and you've seen those completely glass little trinket cases, and those are pretty, and I thought that I wanted one like that, but when I saw this one, I just knew that this was the thing that I've been missing for my life, that I didn't even know it, which is weird to say. But it is this gorgeous little metal and glass trinket box. It has beautiful metal around, and then it just has a glass lid, and it's the inside of it is like felted in, like it's like fabric in there. It is so gorgeous, and it is in incredible condition. Like I was talking to, I don't know if it was the owner or just someone who works there, but she was saying how it was like such a great price for the condition and what it is. She's seen them sold for like $90 before, and this one was $45. So still expensive, but just so gorgeous and beautiful, and I love it. So that's what I got at the Hermosa Beach Fair and the antique store. So if any of these things interested you, I will leave the information down below if you want to go to the antique store, if you want to check out the shop that I got that stone from. You know, it was just a really nice treat, and I'm really happy that I went, and it was just a little mama and daughter day, so it was really nice. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. This was a different sort of video. I don't usually do hauls, but I thought, why not? So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.